Hi, welcome to another Feldenkrais scan. This is so useful for when you're going to sleep, when you just wake up, or when you just want to take a moment to rest and be embodied once again. When you're ready, lie on the ground if it's comfortable or on a bed, and just take a moment to settle. There's no need to look at me, just to hear, and just allow yourself to notice how you meet the surface below you, feeling your contact and your breathing. And then imagine if you could draw yourself as a stick figure, as a circle for the head, a line for the spine, and lines for arms and legs. So if you can't imagine that, we're going to try to attempt that now. When you're ready, begin to draw a line for your spine by imagining a marble at the very top of your head, slowly rolling down towards the forehead and beginning to divide the body in half. You can imagine the temperature of the marble, if it's cool or warm, and just feel how it divides your nose in half, your lips, your chin, your neck, chest. Notice if it goes straight down through the belly button or over to one side. And let it go all the way down between the legs until you get to the feet. So you'll notice that this line has most likely one leg a little closer to it than the other. And once you draw this line, see if you can feel this line, your midline, the line that divides you in half in the middle and represents your spine. Let that go as you continue to breathe. And now begin to draw a line from your right fingertips up the right arm, feeling where you need to make a curve or a bend for the elbow, and continue to draw in your imagination as though you could draw on you, maybe with something warm or light, coming around to the shoulder. And as you come around to the shoulder, notice if you keep going, where do you meet the midline? Where do you meet the line of the spine with your right shoulder as it curves inward toward your spine? Is it somewhere in the area of the neck or in between the shoulder blades? You just notice. And then do the same thing on the left, drawing a line from your left fingertips up your left arm, making curves or bends for the wrist and elbow. And as you get around to the shoulder, you might curve or you might find a line there. And as you find where you connect with the spine here with the left arm, it may not be in the same location. So just notice where it connects, if it's higher or lower than the line on the right for the right arm. And now bring your attention to your right toes, and we'll draw a line up the foot, ankle, and all the way up the leg, taking your time. Maybe thinking of temperature, color, something to represent this line as though you're drawing on yourself or through yourself. Finding your way all the way up till you get to the right hip, and finding that curve that takes you to your midline from the hip, and noticing where that curve meets your spine. If it's near the belly button, if it's down lower in the pelvis, just notice where you feel that connection. And then draw a line for the left toes, up the left foot, and continue on up the whole left leg. You might notice differences as you draw, but feel this connection to yourself as though you're drawing yourself into life in a stick figure form. And as you curve around with the left hip, you may notice that It might not meet up right where the right hip does. So just notice if that line as it curves around is higher or lower than it was on the right. And now see if you can feel your midline and the lines of your arms and the lines of your legs all together, all connected. This is our 5 lines scan. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will rest and have a wonderful day and continue to feel your 5 lines throughout the day.